in my lane?
No, not at all.
Are you not paying attention? Are you texting?
I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6.
It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention.
I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up.
My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention.
It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
I never thought it would end like this. With the first look into your eyes, I fell in love. I thought I had everything. It was just one text.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, live to Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia, the Paperclip Oval, one of NASCAR's famed tracks. Tonight, the Dan's top-notch heating and cooling truck series. These races a few weeks old now, and some tight battle at the points going on up top. We'll talk about that later. Also, some new drivers here tonight, and some old drivers coming back. One of them being Zach Leonardi, who was here for week number 1, missed a couple races, and is now back with us today. And he was one of the fastest on the charts as well. And Brandon Hastings, he's back. Garrett Smithley is back as well. And we're joined here tonight by a few other drivers, about 15 drivers here tonight. I am DJ Lyon, the announcer tonight, alongside Michael D'Amico, who's pushing the buttons and making everything happen down on pit road. Tonight's race being brought to you by Dan's Top Notch Heating and Cooling, the Top Notch Truck Series. Absolutely love to have them on board. Danny Rudy, fantastic guy, and glad to have them with us here tonight and for the rest of the season, putting out some big money for the championship and for the race winners every week here on the All Pro Racing Network. Also, Michael Angelo's Painting, Arizona. If you need a house painted or anything, contact them. Fantastic jobs. You can check them out on Facebook, Michael Angelo's Painting. And the paint shop, Mr. Nemechek there, fantastic job tonight. A lot of these drivers going to be running some of his paint schemes here tonight as well. This is the Martinsville 100 laps is going to make up tonight's field. Should be a fantastic time. A lot of these drivers in practice running different grooves around here, trying to dime in the corner, trying to go in low, late apex the corner, early apex the corner, trying to feel where their truck is going to be perfect tonight. Want to run through some practice times with you. Last week's winner, Logan Clampett, he was on top of the practice chart with a 20.392, followed by Zach Leonardi, 20.425, Brandon Hastings, 20.514, Garrett Smithley, 20.529, and Matt Clifton, who's had some bad luck these last few weeks. He was 5th in practice with a 20.552, and practice has concluded. We are in qualifying right now. Will we get a chance? Want to give a shout out to Garrett Smithley's grandparents who are watching us tonight live in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. Fantastic historical city out there. So thanks for watching, and hopefully Garrett can put it in victory lane tonight. Got some fans out there watching. I know Garrett's parents are watching as well down in Georgia, and we got a bunch of other people out there in Petropolis. I see a bunch of viewers out there. Don't forget, if you are watching us live on your computer, you want to go ahead and sign up for the chat room over there up in the upper right-hand corner. You can talk to us and interact with us throughout the broadcast. I'll be in there talking to you guys and having a good time. We always have fun in the Petropolis chat. Well, qualifying has about a minute and a half left, so let's see some of these qualifying times as they're rolling in right now. You see them up on the screen. Logan Clampett, he was about 0.75 of a second slower than he was in practice, but currently sitting on the pole with a 20.455. Zach Leonardi came in behind him. Everyone seems to be slowing down in qualifying with a 20.503. And then you got Austin Jones, Donald King, and Garrett Smithley actually slowed down 0.2 of a second in 5th currently right now. If he ran his practice time in qualifying, he'd be sitting in 3rd. A couple of drivers have not taken time yet. Andrew Williams, Matt Clifton, and Chris E. Pence have not taken time. The fastest out of those drivers was Matt Clifton with a 20.552, but he might be electing to start in the rear of the field tonight. Don't forget, this is not the end of the show. You can check us out every Monday night here on the All Pro Racing Network for the Dan's Top Notch Truck Series. Got about 8 more weeks left, and then we're going to crown the champion at the end of the season. And the next broadcast here on the All Pro Racing Network will be this Sunday for the 50-50 series. 50 miles, 50% fuel should be an exciting race. So the 50-50 series every other week, the bi-weekly 50-50 series this Sunday on the All Pro Racing Network, and then we're going to be right back here a week from today, next Monday, for some more truck racing action. And qualifying has whittled its way down and has completed. So Andrew Williams, Matt Clifton, and Chris E. Pence are not going to turn a lap time Matt Clifton talking to us here via private radio saying that he'll be at the front towards the end of this race, hopefully, and the 43 has got it coming. Call it out, Garrett Smithley. We're going to see if the 20 and the 43 might make some contact tonight, so we'll keep this under wraps as we start rolling here tonight. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you our starting lineup here in just a second. Weather today here, absolutely beautiful in Martinsville, Virginia. Couldn't ask for a better, sunnier day, and we're going to go through your starting lineup right now. Starting on the pole in the number 44 truck is Logan Clampett, last week's winner, turning in a 20.455. Into his outside, the young legend car driver out of Cartersville, Georgia, the number 24 of Zach Leonardi with a 20.503. Inside of row number 2, starting third, the number 2 of Austin Jones with a 20.667. Into his outside, the number 23, a regular here, Donald King with a 20.713. Inside of row number 3 will be the number 43 of Garrett Smithley out of Peachtree City, Georgia, turning a 20.763. Into his outside, Teddy Wisniewski in the number 25 with a 20.777. Inside of row number 4 will be the 02 of Mitchell Reeves. He turns in a time of 20.781. Into his outside, the 81 out of Kannapolis, North Carolina, Brandon Hastings with a 20.819. Inside of row number 5, in the number 9 will be Travis Brown. He turned in a lap time of 21.024. Into his outside will be Ryan Eckstein in the number 22, turning a lap time of 21.114. Inside of row number 6, number 54, another regular here, Nick Reynolds. He turns in a lap time of 21.355. Into his outside, series sponsor and truck number 5, Danny Rudy with a 23.480. The Dan's Heating and Cooling Top Notch Truck Series. That's Danny Rudy right there, the owner of Dan's Heating and Cooling. Dan's Top Notch Heating and Cooling. Drivers that didn't take time will be Chris E. Pence, Matt Clifton, and Andrew Williams, the ever sassy down under Australia New Zealander. You get to hear him sometimes broadcasting on the All Pro Racing Network. But these drivers are underway, and we're going to start racing here very, very soon. Going to go 2 laps for warm-up as we work our way around this half-mile paperclip-shaped oval. Logan Clampett in that Diet Mountain Dew, that green and white, number 44, is going to be on the pole. Into his outside will be Zach Leonardi, also in a Mountain Dew car, but that is the new Mountain Dew. I'm trying to see, it's the Sangarita Blast. It's purple and it looks delicious, according to Zach. Well, he says it tastes delicious, so we'll see how we do it. Give a shout out to Raisin Kane there, another regular in Petropolis. He's there chatting with us tonight live on Twitch TV. Pace car is in. Here we go. 100 laps, and we are just about ready to fire him up. The green flag's out. We're underway. Lap number 1 of 100 at Martinsville Speedway. Into turn number 1, Leonardi goes way high and out of the groove. That's going to allow 1, 2, 3 cars to get around on the inside. Logan Clampett going to take the lead, followed behind him by the number 2 of Austin Jones. Zach Leonardi going to find his way back into the 3rd spot. Garrett Smithley in that SegPay number 43. He's moved up into 4th with Don King directly behind him. These drivers know it's a long race, so they're going to try to space themselves out. They are going to have to make some pit stops here tonight. We'll see if the green flag pit stops are going to come into play or if the caution flag will be their best friend. Right now, everyone up front still single file, no real passing going on until you look back farther in the field. The 20 and the 25, that is Matt Clifton and Teddy Wisniewski. Clifton down to the inside. He's going to go side by side into turn number 3. That Mopar All-Pro number 20 taking a look down to the inside. And Martinsville Speedway has 2 distinct grooves you can run. You really can't make an offensive move on the outside, but it is a defensive place. You can definitely hold your position there by pinching the guy down on the outside. So Clifton not able to get around Wisniewski just yet, but he looks like he's going to clear him now into turn number 3. So move Matt Clifton up into the 10th spot, and Wisniewski going to go on the outside and still fall back. He's going to be threatened there by the number 22. That's Ryan Eckstein down to the inside. And Wisniewski cannot get back in, and now he does find a hole. He's going to come in front of the number 17 of Chris E. Pence. So looking back up front, here goes Garrett Smithley. He's going to make a move down to the inside, trying to take that third spot away from Austin Jones. Side by side, and no real battle at all as Smithley takes that third spot off of turn number 2 and starts to pull away and set his sights on the 2 leaders. Last lap time for Smithley, 21.006, compared to a 20.777 for Logan Clampett, who is in the lead. They're going to go around the slow truck. Is Danny Rudy on the inside. He's going to take the Dan's top-notch heating and cooling truck number 5 to pit road and get that truck serviced. Logan Clampett now starting to slow down just a little bit, but Garrett Smithley not able to catch him. Zach Leonardi is just a little bit, a couple 100ths faster than he was before on that last lap, but Smithley trying to find that perfect line where he can get around here and get in the 20s. Now, for the first time tonight, Garrett Smithley finally breaks a 20.966 compared to a 20.972 for Leonardi and a 20.806 for Clampett. So it looks like Logan Clampett, as of this moment, has the field covered on lap times. He has pulled about 1.5 seconds to 3 seconds ahead of Garrett Smithley, and now slowed up big time that last run and actually gained. Garrett Smithley and Zach Leonardi have gained a couple tenths of a second that lap time, so don't look now, folks. But the 24 of Zach Leonardi and the 43 of Garrett Smithley are coming in a hurry, as Logan Clampett had a really bad lap that last time, and now he's back under control this time, it seems. So no real battles on the track. Everyone basically running single file. Your leader, Logan Clampett, going to come up on some lap traffic here in just a moment. That is going to be truck number 9 of Travis Brown. Travis Brown off the pace just a little bit here, watching his truck. He does have some left side damage. Probably got into another truck or got into the wall there a little bit. He's about 0.5 of a second off the pace, and then Ryan Eckstein right in front of him. So Logan Clampett going to have to deal with some lap traffic. It's just a matter of how quickly he can get around them. But don't look now, because Zach Leonardi has closed. He is within 0.9 of a second of the lead. Garrett Smithley now falling back 3.1 seconds off the lead pack here. Now Logan Clampett, once again, like we said before, falling into some of this lap traffic. We're going to see Travis Brown here in truck number 9. He's going to go high to give Clampett the inside groove, but Logan wasn't close enough yet to take that spot. Going to try to get him here in turn number 1. Brad goes to the outside, Clampett down to the inside. No trouble there with that lap traffic. Caught him at a perfect time and didn't slow Clampett up one bit. So again, usually at a Martinsville race, you expect some cautions to happen, these tight quarters, lots of trucks on here. So far we've been clean and green, 16 laps coming to lap number 17, and these drivers, we only have, by rule, they're only allowed to start with 30% of their fuel tank full, so they are going to have to make a pit stop. And are we going to see possibly green flag pit stops here at Martinsville Speedway? That will be interesting for sure. You usually don't see that, so we're going to have to see how Logan Clampett handles that. Logan, even though he's fast here tonight, he is still a rookie on iRacing. Not really a rookie class, but you know, he's only been around for a couple of years compared to other drivers who've been around since 2008, 2009. So we're going to see how he deals with that. Can he get his truck slowed down enough? Can he get on to pit road hot enough to not lose any time to veterans like, say, Garrett Smithley, Brandon Hastings, Mitchell Reeves? We will have to see. Smithley still running a third. And oh, man, he got bad loose going into turn number 3, and that's going to slow him up. He was dirt tracking it in turn number 3. Might have to address that brake bias that lap time 21.309. So Smithley really struggling with his truck right now, but still able to keep it into the third spot. But Zach Leonardi and Logan Clampett absolutely on a rail right now and not struggling one bit with their trucks, even though the times are now starting to fall off. Last lap time for Logan Clampett, 21.214, 21.216 for Zach Leonardi. So lap time's starting to fall off, but still in control of their trucks, and the laps are clicking down here now. Ryan Eckstein, the next truck to go a lap down, right in front of Logan Clampett. We're going to see if this one was as easy as the last one for Logan Clampett to get around Ryan Eckstein. And Ryan does give way up to the outside. It's going to allow Logan to go by on the inside. Some really clean racing here tonight. Absolutely fantastic. You usually don't see this a lot in hosted races or league races. Very, very, very clean racing. Lots of give and take for these drivers. So if you know anybody that wants to find a good league to run and have them check out all-pro-racing.com. We race Mondays, Tuesdays, and Sundays. Tomorrow, Tuesday night, the late model series will be here. And then Sunday, the bi-weekly 50-50. And then always on Monday, the Dan's Top Notch Truck Series. So lots of good racing to be had. all-pro-racing.com. Go ahead and check it out. And Smithley now following 4.5 seconds, now coming across our finish line, 4.8 seconds behind. So Logan Clampett and Zach Leonardi, well, Logan Clampett now putting 1.6 seconds on second place. So it's Logan's race to lose right now. He can't do anything wrong as of yet. We are a quarter of a way through. Lap number 25 of 100 in the books here at Martinsville Speedway. And as you're watching on screen, they see Mitchell Reeves, excuse me. I've been calling him Reeves for a long time, and we got in trouble for that. So Mitchell Reeves and Garrett Smithley, you see them battling on the track right now. There's a battle for first and second, and there's a battle for third and fourth all over the place. So pit stops look like they're going to be at a premium here. We're going to keep an eye when these drivers have to come in. And last lap, Leonardi was faster than Clampett, but is enough? And does he have enough time? Remember that start where he spun his tires on that start and he fell back a ways. I think if he can keep up with Logan on the initial start, he can be there with him, but that first initial restart was not good for him. Well, keep an eye on the leaders, and Garrett Smithley and Mitchell Reeves in third and fourth. We're going to go ahead and run through the field, let you know where everyone's running if you don't see the ticker up on top of the screen, and just give you an update on how they're doing. Logan Clampett currently running in first. Him and Zach Leonardi, who's running second. They've been pretty much up front, a class of their own. Clampett is a little bit faster than Leonardi, but Leonardi is keeping right with him, about 1.8 seconds back. Then you go back to third and fourth. You got Garrett Smithley and Mitchell Reeves, the 43 and the 02. They are 0.3 of a second apart, but 6 seconds behind your leaders. Garrett Smithley really struggling with his truck right now, very, very loose in, and trying to possibly play with some brake bias and maybe some adjustments coming up on this next pit stop. Donald King, good to see him running up front. He's running in the fifth spot right now in that truck number 23, is 7.7 seconds behind your leader. And then Austin Jones, who qualified up front with a 20.667, qualified in third, but currently running in the sixth spot, 9.6 seconds behind the leader. Some trouble there early on, the handling going away on that truck. Matt Clifton currently running in the seventh spot. Told us earlier in the race that he was going to run up through the field, possibly try to get up there and win this race. Well, he's going to need to make some adjustments. Currently sitting in seventh, 12.819 seconds behind the leader. And then Brandon Hastings. It's strange to see Brandon back there in the eighth spot, usually running up front. Brandon currently 13.853 seconds behind the field, running in the eighth position. Then you got Teddy Wisniewski and Chris E. Pence running 9th and 10th, 14 and 19 seconds behind the field, respectively. Then you got Nick Reynolds, Ryan Eckstein, Travis Brown, and Danny Rudy, who are all laps down. So when we're talking about that, the battle for the third spot is heating up. Garrett Smithley and Mitchell Reeves battling very, very close. That is the closest battle on the track right now. And also want to give a big happy Memorial Day out there to everybody and thank all the servicemen and women who have served, currently are serving, or will serve in the future. We thank you for all that. Happy Memorial Day to everybody, and thank you for everybody out there that is serving our country. Also, shout out to all the first responders out there as well. I know a lot of you guys don't get the attention that's deserved, so shout out to all the first responders as well. Anyway, oh man, look at Mitchell Reeves on the back bumper of Garrett Smithley. He is almost pushing him out of the way, but did back off just a little bit there. That Hero Box Psych Pay number 43 of Garrett Smithley still struggling with his race truck, and now Reeves, who was right behind him, is kind of falling back just a little bit as they're working around Eckstein there, the lap truck number 22. His stop should be coming up shortly. Still under green. We've been green so far. Lap number 36 of 100. And the best battle on the track is for third and fourth right now. Looking back up at your leader, Logan Clamp, at last lap time 21.278 compared to Zach Leonardi 21.192, and the yellow flag is out. We have our first yellow of the night. And it looks like that Travis Brown and the number 9 truck went around in the corner there, possibly contact with Matt Clifton. So yellow flag number 1 here on lap number 36. I'm going to get a replay queued up for you and let you watch what happened. Once again, caution number 1 here at lap number 36 involving the number 9 truck of Travis Brown and the 20 of Matt Clifton. You can see the replay rolling right now. A little technical difficulty getting the replay rolling, but nonetheless, once we get that straightened out, we will show you. But from what I saw, it looked like that Matt Clifton just went down to the inside. Maybe a little late dive bomb there, but nonetheless, the number 9 truck was being shown 1 lap down, so maybe Clifton thought he would give him a little bit more room. And the 9 came down for his normal line, and around he went. So if we can get that replay queued up for you, we will show you. But nonetheless, the 9 truck, with the worst of that, stayed off the wall, but he is currently down on pit road. So let's see if any of our leaders pit, and they are. Looks like Garrett Smithley, Mitchell Reeves off of pit road with 4 tires. Zach Leonardi and Logan Clampett as well. And now the lap trucks pitting, Ryan Eckstein, Travis Brown, all onto pit road. So I believe this is exactly what Zach Leonardi needed to get back up there onto Logan Clampett. Everyone's got 4 fresh tires, maybe some adjustments are made, and we are going to be back underway shortly. So we got this caution break. Just want to give a quick shout out to all of tonight's sponsors. First of all, Dan's Top Notch Heating and Cooling. This is the Dan's Top Notch Truck Series. Danny Rudy, owner and iRacer, runs with us here and putting up some money. Every race winner wins money, and of course, the top 10 in the championship win money as well. Also by Michael Angelo's Painting out of Arizona. If you know anybody in the Arizona area that needs some painting done, contact Michael Angelo's Painting and find them on Facebook to see all the work they have done. And the paint shop by Mr. John Nemechek. Always good paint jobs out there at the paint shop. Find them on Facebook and on the website and on iRacing forums. This is the Martinsville 100. I am DJ Lyon alongside Michael D'Amico, who is pushing the buttons, making it happen here tonight, giving you all these excellent camera views. Pace lights are off. We are going to go back 2 racing. Logan Clampett, Zach Leonardi, Garrett Smithley, your top 3, as the green flag comes out, and we are back underway. Logan Clampett with a great start again. Leonardi with a much better start than he had last time, side by side for the lady. Oh, he gets a little loose off the corner. That'll and we go around again. Oh, man, tough break right there as Mitchell Reeves goes around on the back straightaway. Cautions breed cautions here, and that's exactly what happened. The 0-2 of Mitchell Reeves going around on that start. Looks like some contact made. You're seeing it now on the screen, and a couple other drivers with exactly nowhere to go, and Reeves pile drives the inside wall. So again, looking at another angle of it here, happened right off of the start, and drivers just really anxious to go, and there was nowhere for it to happen. You see Reeves, he was on the outside, coming down the back straightaway, gets some contact from the inside that shoots him down. It looks like Austin Jones in number 2, and it looked like that other truck, the 25, had nowhere to go. That is Teddy Wisniewski and that black American flag sponsored machine. Nowhere to go, and around he goes. Caution number 2 on lap number 46. So Mitchell Reeves can take his truck down to pit road and get it all fixed up. That Southeast Motorsports sponsored number 02, and everyone's allowed 1 reset here, and it looks like he already used his reset, so his truck gonna have some damage on it as he comes back out. But again, this is Martinsville Speedway. Aerodynamics don't mean a lot. Just hope he didn't damage any of the internal compartments of that truck, but nevertheless, he is rolling and back underway. Garrett Smithley back on pit road. The number 43 was running in 3rd, decided to come down pit road. He got a little bit of damage in that, possibly it was some right front damage, so he is down and away, got that fixed. So he's going to have to make his way back up through that field. That SegPay Hero Box number 43 with the stars and stripes on it today. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Garrett Smithley back out onto the track. Getting close to halfway, 50 laps of 100. They go by quick here at Martinsville Speedway. Your current leader, Logan Clampett, in that Diet Mountain Dew number 44. Zach Leonardi in that Sangrita Blast Mountain Dew machine as well. It's a Mountain Dew day here at Martinsville Speedway. And speaking of that, I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of our Mountain Dew we have up here, courtesy of Logan Clampett and Zach Leonardi for bringing us that, as well as some macaroni salad. So some good stuff here. Always like it when the drivers can feed us up here in the booth. As the pace lights are out, we're going to go green next time. Bye. Pace car is in. Logan Clampett, Zach Leonardi on the front row. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Down to the inside, Clampett with the run off of turn number 2. That truck just sticks so well, and he's able to clear Zach Leonardi as Leonardi right on his bumper, and we got another caution. It looks like the 2 truck again. Austin Jones involved in a wreck again here on the back straightaway. Cautions, breeding cautions again. Looks like he was involved with Matt Clifton down the back straightaway. We're going to go ahead and queue up a replay of Austin Jones and Matt Clifton down the back straightaway right after that restart. And these drivers went 40 laps without a caution, and now we've had 2 in a row. And the replay rolling now. As you see, it looks like the 2 truck, maybe he did not know that Matt Clifton was there, and turned up into the number 20 truck and put him into the outside wall. And Austin Jones getting the worst end of that as he goes around off of the nose of the 20. You see multiple angles here. As you see him come off of the corner, and he just merges up, and the 20 truck is there, and oh, there they go. Caution number 3 at lap number 50. Well, as caution is out, we're going to go ahead and get an interview with driver. We're going to talk to driver number 24, Zach Leonardi. Zach Leonardi, it's DJ lineup in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, Zach, it looks like you got a pretty good truck out there. We got the Mountain Dew rivals truck drivers going on in first and second. Looks like Logan Clampett has the faster truck, but you're keeping right there with him. What's your game plan for the rest of the race?
I'm hoping we get some of the restarts like we've been getting here, where I can get down off of turn 2. Maybe even I can find a way to pinch Clampett and maybe hold him down the top side, get him loose or something. We've been close the last couple times, but I think he's still a little bit faster, so you might be able to just ride behind him and get a second here, but hopefully it'll work out and we can get the win.
Well, it looks like he can power off the corner better than you can from center out, at least on the initial restarts. You had 2 quick cautions here, so I haven't really got to see what you can do on the long run. But is your truck handling okay, or is it just that Logan has a little more speed?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just on the top side off of turn 2, it's kind of sketchy when you can get on the gas. It feels like it'll go, and then it starts pushing real bad, so getting pretty used to it here, so hopefully I'll have it right this time.
All right, well, that purple number 24, that Sangrina Blast Mountain Dew truck is looking sweet out there, Zach. Pace lights are off. We'll let you get back to it, but good luck the rest of the way.
10-4.
That was Zach Leonardi, the number 24, currently running in second. Behind, well, actually now beside the Diet Mountain Dew 44 of Logan Clampett. You see Matt Clifton, that beat-up Mopar number 20. He has worked his way into the third spot after that last wreck. And green flag is out. We're back on our way. Great time start by Zach Leonardi. Going to try to pinch Logan Clampett down here in turn number 1. And he said it was sketchy coming off of turn 2 on the outside. He still has the spot. Oh, and Clampett able to get up there. So we're going to see how this works out. We've had cautions right after the restarts on the last 2 restarts. And hey, I spoke. And guess what? Another caution. Can't really tell who that was. Oh, there we go. It looks like the number 25 truck of Teddy Wisniewski went around, possibly off the front bumper of the 17 of Chris E. Pence. So these drivers really antsy. Oh, it looked like possibly that Matt Clifton had to check up, and maybe had to check up, and the 17 of Pence got into the back of Wisniewski. So here we go. See, check up, and boom. So we're going to call that a racing deal right there, but cautions, breeding caution. You see Garrett Smithley getting involved in that wreck as well. So we're going to check Garrett Smithley and see how much damage he has on that number 43. I don't actually see any, so maybe he was able to get through there clean and green. But Smithley getting stuck in the back after making that last pit stop from that damage. And these cautions give us a chance to talk to some of these drivers. So let's talk to Garrett Smithley. Garrett Smithley, DJ Line in the All Pro Racing Network booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4 loud and clear.
Hey, Garrett, we always love watching you race out here. You bring out a beautiful paint job. That SegPay Hero Box sponsored machine, always looking great on the track, but not looking so great when it's got to dodge and weave through some wrecks that have happened these last 4 restarts. What's your plan to get up there, and do you think we can go green the rest of the way?
I hope we go green the rest of the way, because the way things are shaking out, we're doing fuel strategy. I came in and crew chief said come in, pit, top off again. We've been getting some caution, so I think we can make it from here. I know some of the top runners can't, and it's just Clampett and Leonardi are just way fast. I don't know if I got anything for them. Maybe on the short run, but on the long run the truck just goes away. But we got a special paint scheme for Memorial Day, thinking about all the fallen heroes and all of their families on this Memorial Day. They do this, they do everything so we can do whatever we want here, iRacing and racing and all that good stuff. So definitely thank them. Thanks for SecPay for the all the support, and of course HeroBox. Check HeroBox.org. You can be paired with your own hero. Yeah, hopefully we can get back up to the front.
All right, Garrett, and as always, HeroBox.org, a great thing. Everybody needs to check that out. Pace lights are off on the pace car. Good luck, Garrett, the rest of the way.
Thanks.
Yeah, Garrett Smithley mentioning that HeroBox, absolutely a fantastic thing. I'd recommend everyone here at least go check it out and donate a small amount and see what it's all about. Give one of your heroes a box for Memorial Day. Pace car is off. We're going to try this again. Every restart, we've had a caution for the last 4 restarts, and they're bunching up again. Pace car is in. Green flag is out, and Leonardi did not get a good start that time as Logan Clampett was changing it up, and that allowed Matt Clifton to get to the inside. So the battle back there, side by side, Logan Clampett pulling out to the big lead. Leonardi trying to clear Matt Clifton, and Garrett Smithley almost into the back. And remember, he can go the rest of the way on fuel. Can these top leaders, these top 2 drivers, can they make it the rest of the way? We're going to find out. Possibly Garrett Smithley in the catbird seat right now. Matt Clifton, that number 20, driving his heart out. He slid up and got loose off the corner and allowed Garrett Smithley to get back up right on his back bumper, but not going to make a move just yet. Smithley knows he can make it the rest of the way. Not sure about the rest of the leaders. And the yellow flag is out. Oh, some trucks flipping over out of turn number 2. We're going to queue up a replay and let you know. It looks like possibly the 2 truck again. Austin Jones and the number 2 again involved in a wreck. And we're going to show you that. And it looks like he might have right reared the 23 of Donald King, and Austin Jones involved in his 3rd caution here. That Haas Automated Heating and Cooling number 2 not having a good time out there tonight. He is back down on pit road. And you can see the 54 flipping through the air. That is Nick Reynolds, but before that, the 2 and the 23 got together, and Nick Reynolds went flipping wildly. And we're going to watch it here again. You see the 2 on the outside of the 23. Right rears him into the outside wall. And Nick Reynolds with a barrel roll into the inside pit wall. Just hoping everyone's okay after that. And man. Nick Reynolds is going to ride on board with him and watch exactly what happens as he launched off of the 2 and kaboom! Slow motion. The Skiers Marine number 54. Wow. Nick Reynolds flying around out there, and I'm not sure exactly what the protocol is here on caution flags, but Austin Jones has been involved in a couple of them here tonight, so we're going to keep an eye on him as the laps are winding down. Looks like we're going to go green with possibly 70 to go. And again, and it looks like, we were looking at that. Okay, see, this is a rookie mistake that we should have never made. Well, we were looking at that and watching Nick Reynolds flip through the air. It looks like that Logan Clampett, Zach Leonardi have all pitted. Mitchell Reeves and Garrett Smithley have stayed out, okay? They can make it the rest of the way. So your new leader is going to be the 43, the SegPay number 43 of Zach Leonardi, Garrett Smithley. Logan Clampett going to be in 3rd, and Zach Leonardi going to be in 4th. So, absolutely, it's been a fantastic race so far, and we're going to see if we can go green till the end. Let's see who we can talk to. Actually, I don't know if we're going green this next time by. It'd be a short conversation. So, let's see here. The pace lights go off. And they do. So we're going to hold that thought as we're going to go green on lap number 70. Some quick caution flags here. Your new leader and everybody out there in Garrett Smithley Nation up and cheering that number 43 truck. But can he hold off Logan Clampett? He's got 30 laps to do it. And we're going to see here the experience of Garrett Smithley, who's been sim racing basically his entire life, and done some real racing, some Camping World Truck Series, and possibly some Xfinity Series races here in his near future. Can he do it? And it looks like that the pace lights are back on, so we're going to go one more lap around. There we go. A little extended caution there as the pace lights are off now, and we're going to be back underway. Reset your top running order right now. Garrett Smithley, Mitchell Reeves, Logan Clampett, Zach Leonardi, and Brandon Hastings. Oh, B. Hastings has made his way up into the 5th spot. So you got teammates running in 1st and 5th. We're going to see how this plays out. Pace car is in. Here we go. Coming around with 30 laps to go. Garrett Smithley, Mitchell Reeves, your top 2 out of 4. As the green flag flies, we're back underway. Reeves spun his tires a little bit. Smithley going to go down to the inside. Clampett going to push in there as well and push Reeves up the track. Now Clampett with a big run down to the inside. Going to try to get on the back bumper of Garrett Smithley and possibly move him out of the way in turn 3. He does, beating and banging, but Smithley holding the inside. Logan Clampett all over his back bumper. And now Clampett going to try to dive bomb down to the inside. Smithley going to give him room. Great courtesy racing right there by Garrett Smithley, who did not force the issue. Points racing here tonight and let Logan Clampett go by. But that last restart has marred Zach Leonardi in traffic. Logan Clampett, this is the best thing he can see, as now Smithley being battled by Reeves down to the inside, but Reeves going to back off. Smithley still running in 2nd. Brandon Hastings has moved up into the 4th spot, and there's Austin Jones in the number 2, and Leonardi going to go down to the inside, and Jones just comes down the track and spins off of Leonardi's car, or truck rather, and a huge pileup behind him. And now Jones backing up and hitting other trucks, and not really sure what's going on with the number 2 here tonight, but caution again, lap number 73, as you see the replay going right now. And you see multiple angles here again of the replay. Leonardi had position and Jones just came down the track and off of the front bumper of the number 24 and around the number 2, and instead of hitting the brakes right here, he slides up into the 20, who hits the 23, and then back down into the 54. And it's been bumper cars here tonight for the number 2 of Austin Jones. And you know what? This is absolutely crazy. I thought the yellow flag was out for the longest time, and it was not. I don't know how the yellow flag did not fly for that. There were multiple trucks involved, and here I am looking at the replay, and the green flag is still going. Oh, man. So, back up front, we're going to give you a reset now. Logan Clampett is still in the lead. Mitchell Reeves has made his way into 2nd around Garrett Smithley, who's fallen to 3rd. Remember, Reeves has a couple laps fresher tires than Smithley, and Logan Clampett has about 30 laps fresher tires than Garrett Smithley. So, wow. Rookie mistake there on my part. But Brandon Hastings moving up into the 4th spots. Zach Leonardi still in 5th after that contact. Going to check some lap times on Reeves. Last lap time 20.958 compared to Logan Clampett's 20.834. So again, like we saw at the beginning of the race, this is Logan Clampett's race to lose. He's going to worry about some lap traffic in front of him. Austin Jones in position number 11. Oh, and now the yellow flag comes out. And it looks like the 54 of Nick Reynolds went around on the front straightaway off of turn number 4. And, you know, we just had a 4-car pileup, and they didn't throw the caution, and now Nick Reynolds barely spins out of the corner, and the caution is thrown. Okay, see, this is not consistent here. But anyway, caution again, lap number 77 for the 54 of Nick Reynolds, who spins out of the corner. No damage to anybody there. caution flag flying here. Second place, Rivas now in third. He has older tires, not able to run the same speed as these guys. The question is he going to pit? I do not think he will. Brandon Hastings right behind him, Zach Leonardi, Ryan Eckstein, Teddy Wisniewski, Donald King, Austin Jones, all on pit road, but your leaders have stayed out. And let's talk to, hashtags right there, Brandon Hastings. Get a little word with him. Brandon Hastings, DJ Line in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man. Started near the back, and now you're up towards the front. What's the strategy been here tonight?
Avoid everything in front of me.
And that's been easier said than done, I assume.
It wasn't too bad at the start. There was like about 3 or 4 wrecks right in front of me where I really needed to change my trousers at that point in time.
Well, you definitely got a good setup under that truck to be running up there in the 4th spot. I mean, I assume your fuel is good. What do your tires look like, and do you have anything for Logan and Garrett?
Tires are round and black, and I'm just going to avoid what's in front of me again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Hastings, always fun to chat with here on the All Pro Racing Network. Brandon, good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Check out the end car.
And as we heard from Brandon Hastings there, the number 81, who's waving at us in the in-car, asked him how the tires were. He said they're round and black. So let's hope that means that they're newer than the guys in front of him, and he's able to get back up to the front and battle Logan Clampett for the win. Pace lights are off. We're going to go green here with 15 laps to go. Going to keep an eye on the 81 of Hastings, the 24 of Leonardi, the 43 of Garrett Smithley, the 02 of Mitchell Reeves, and your leader here tonight, who's led basically every lap, Logan Clampett in the number 44. Here we go, coming up at turn number 4. Green flag is out. We're underway. Reeves didn't get a good start that time. Smithley going to come by on the inside. Battle for second place between the 02 and the 43. Reeves to the outside now. Here's Zach Leonardi. He's made his way past Brandon Hastings. And Smithley gets involved with Reeves, and around they go. Huge wreck behind him on the front straightaway. No caution yet. And trucks crashing everywhere. Still no caution. And it's a junkyard on the front stretch, and now the caution comes out. Wow, some contact with Smithley and Reeves there. Looked like Smithley came up just a little bit into the 02, and around everyone went, and about everyone wrecked on the front straightaway there, and the caution wasn't thrown, and it finally was as Mitchell Reeves crab walks into pit road. First half of the race went clean and green all the way, and the last half of the race has been caution city. As you're going to watch the replay here, coming out of the corner, yep, Smithley just comes up just a little bit and gets into the 02. Definitely not intentional racing deal, but it was the 43's fault as he got up into the 02, and then everybody wrecking behind him. Tough break for all those drivers involved. You see the 20 getting through there as well. And Brandon Hastings, who we just talked to, was the one pinned up to the outside wall. He was saying he was trying to avoid everything and wasn't able to avoid that. So we're going to have a little shootout here at the end after everyone gets on and off of pit road, and we can see some damaged cars down there. Nick Reynolds back on pit road, Donald King, Ryan Eckstein, Garrett Smithley, he's going to be back in the 4th spot. Matt Clifton, who you saw make it through that wreck, he is in 3rd. And back up into 2nd spot, Zach Leonardi, damaged truck and all. He's going to try to bring down the king of Martinsville here so far, Logan Clampett. Pace lights don't go off this time. We're going to go ahead and get a chat with Mr. Clamp and see what he's got for the rest of the race here, and they aren't off, so we're going to go ahead and bring him down, talk to us. Logan Clamp, DJ Line in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey man, you seem to be the king of Martinsville right now. Been leading every single lap, and your closest competitor has been Zach Leonardi, who's now back up right behind you. What do you think you got for these last 10 laps if we go green all the way, which seems to be a chore here so far in the second half of the race? You think you can hold off that number 24?
Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can just pull away. I know him and the 20 will battle behind me there, and hopefully it'll stay green so I can keep that gap.
Well, we seem to have some bad luck. Everyone I talk to seems to get involved in a wreck or have some trouble, so we're going to hope that juju doesn't rub off on you. And, well, hey, it looks like the pace lights are off here, so we're going to go ahead and let you go. But good luck the rest of the way, Logan. Hope to see you in victory lane.
Yep, thank you.
It's almost going to get a little green flag interview with Logan Clampett there. Wasn't paying attention. That's how quick these caution flags go here at Martinsville Speedway. Okay, pace lights are off. We're going to see Clampett and Leonardi battle. You got the 20 Clifton behind him and the 43 of Smithley behind them as well in the fourth spot. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Logan Clampett bringing him down very slow, trying to get a run, but Leonardi was ready for it, and he's on the outside in turn number 1. Gets a little loose off of the corner now, and what Logan said he wanted to happen is coming true as Matt Clifton drives it down to the inside, gets up on the apron, and hits Zach Leonardi, but Leonardi is okay, and looks like that Matt Clifton got the worst of that, and the yellow flag flies. As the yellow flag flies, it looks like Garrett Smithley trying to avoid Matt Clifton, got loose out of the corner, right reared the 17, and around they went. So Smithley and the 43 and Chris C. Pence involved as well. Tough racing going on here at the end. I don't know if we're going to have any trucks left, but it does look like these we are going to have possibly a green-white checkered finish here at Martinsville Speedway. And you're watching the replay here again, and you see just Smithley trying to avoid the 20, who was slow, turned left and got loose, and you see that was an amazing save by Zach Leonardi and also by Matt Clifton for not wrecking right there. But then you see Garrett Smithley trying to avoid him and getting loose out of the corner, and then he's just going to come down and get into the 17. So again, cautions, breeding cautions here at Martinsville Speedway. The 17, Chris Pence smoking hard on the backstretch. Brandon Hastings has retired his truck from the event. So again, we ran the first half of the race caution-free, and the second half of the race, I think about every lap we've had a caution flag, but hey, that's Martinsville Speedway for you. It's not indicative of league racing at the All-Pro Racing, all-pro-racing.com. Just, some Martinsville antics going on here. A couple of drivers who, just driving a little over their head, but that's racing. And next week here, next Monday night on the All-Pro Racing Network, we're going to see some great racing again, like we saw for the first half of this race. So don't let this fool you. We're going to see some great racing all year long. We got some great drivers here on the All-Pro Racing Network. So again, this is going to be the last restart, whether it's now or never. We're going to get a last lap restart here, possibly a one-lap shootout, possibly a green-white checkered. We're going to see. Pace lights are still on. So we're going to come around 9. Yep, it's going to be a one-lap shootout, green and white at the same time. Going to be exciting again, and I can't wait to dig into some of this Mountain Dew we have up here. We also got pizza, pasta salad, chicken wings, everything going on here in the All-Pro Racing Network booth, and I'm saving them all for me. Michael D'Amico does not get any of them because he is down in the trailer, and I'm going to eat them all before he gets up here. So anyway, pace lights are off. We're going to go green one more time. This is going to be the final restart. Your top 5 drivers are Logan Clampett, Zach Leonardi, Travis Brown, Donald King, and Garrett Smithley. Green and white at the same time. Bring home the checkered flag or bring home the steering wheel. It doesn't matter. Cautions will not fly on the last lap. We're going to see. This is going to be exciting. Here we go. Pace light is off. Last chance for Zach Leonardi. Last run for Logan Clampett. Is he going to stack this restart up? Is he going to go early? What's he going to do? He stacks him up and goes late, but Leonardi's ready for him. And around goes another truck behind him, but we're going to stay green. Leonardi on the outside, going to try to hold it. This is his last-ditch effort. Side by side out of turn number 2. He's still there. Clampett can't clear him in turn 3. Leonardi trying hard. Does he go down to the inside to try to move him out of the way? The crossover move can't happen. Leonardi gets loose. Clampett gets loose out of 4. On the outside, and Logan Clampett's going to win. Wow, Zach Leonardi had a run, and Clampett dirt tracking it out of turn 4. A fantastic finish, a green and white at the same time, and your winner is going to be Logan Clampett. Travis Brown going to finish in 3rd. Garrett Smithley going to finish in 4th, and Teddy Wisniewski in 5th. Ryan Epstein in 6th. Donald King in 7th. Matt Clifton in 8th. Chris E. Pence in 9th. Nick Reynolds in 10th. Mitchell Reeves in 11th. Brandon Hastings in 12th. Austin Jones in 13th. Danny Rudy in 14th. So congratulations to Logan Clampett as he lines up on the front stretch next to Zach Leonardi and Travis Brown, the top 3 doing burnouts here. Smoke show on the front stretch of Martinsville Speedway. We're going to be back in just a minute. We're going to have a word with our winner, Logan Clampett. Okay, all 3 of those drivers on the front stretch now, and we're going to run out there and get some words with them. Your top 3 finishers here today, Clampett, Leonardi, and Brown. Well, I made it to victory lane here. Logan Clampett, congratulations on the win. A completely dominating fashion here at Martinsville Speedway. That Diet Mountain Dew number 44 truck was hard to beat, and you almost lost it out of turn number 4, but was able to dirt track it to the start-finish line. Talk to us about that race and how exciting that was.
It was a pretty good race. Towards the end, there were a lot of cautions, but it's fine. Got back up to the front after Garrett took 2. I'm surprised there was a 1-lap shootout. Thought it was over.
Well, I mean, you got to show a little excitement here, man. You just won on the All-Pro Racing Network, the Dan's Heating and Cooling Top-Notch Truck Series at Martinsville Speedway. What's it mean to you to get some wins here and possibly go for a championship at the end of the year?
Feels pretty good. Hopefully, I can get up to Garrett there in 1st because I missed week 1. So, I mean, that's kind of the negative part, but heck, I'll keep digging and try and get back up there.
Well, what do you got next week for Charlotte Motor Speedway Trucks at Charlotte, 65 laps? What do you think you got there?
Pretty good at Charlotte. Kind of like Atlanta, you know. I think I'll do pretty good there, hopefully.
Well, Logan, congratulations on your win from everyone here at the All-Pro Racing Network. See you next week at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Don't party too hard this week. Don't drink too much Diet Mountain Dew.
Yep, thank you.
All right, just going to go over about, 3.5 feet here. Zach Leonardi, as these trucks are all parked on the front stretch here. A little damaged, little tire smoke going on here. Some water pouring from the radiator, but that did not dampen Zach Leonardi's charge at the end. Zach, congratulations on the 2nd spot. Almost had the win at the end. What were you thinking when you saw Logan sideways out of turn 4?
Well, on TeamSpeak, I was yelling, save it, but in my mind, I'm not sure that's what I wanted. But that was a great race there at the end. I was happy to get back up there after that wreck, I believe. Me and the 2 got tangled up. I lost a lot of time. So I was happy to get back up to 2nd, and on that restart, I was just trying to hang back up on his outside, and when he cleared me, I tried to cross him over, but wasn't able to do it, but it was a great race, and happy with 2nd.
Now, we know that you got a new sponsor this year, the Sangrina Blast Mountain Dew. You had a can in there. You threw it at his tires coming out of turn 4, didn't you?
I may have. I can't say anything for sure, but I won't deny it.
Well, we'll have to check the replay on that. Nah, it's all good. Zach, we know you're strong here at the short tracks, and we know you're going to have a good truck here next week at Charlotte Motor Speedway, one of your best tracks. Congratulations on the second place. We had the most viewers tonight of any broadcast on the All-Pro Broadcasting Network for the Dan's Heating Cooling Top Notch Truck Series, and you put on a great show for them. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Zach Leonardi coming home in the second spot tonight, and third spot was 11th in practice, 9th in qualifying, and finished third here tonight. Travis Brown in the number 9. Not a name that we usually talk about. Kind of new to this whole thing, but was able to get up there into the third spot and battle Zach and Logan. Travis, congratulations on your third place finish. Tell us how you did it.
I had to overcome a lot. Thanks for congratulating me, by the way. First off, I want to apologize to Teddy in the 25. When that big wreck happened and a caution didn't come out, I overshot one, and then we were 3 wide. And I bounced off the wall and turned him around, and I think he made it back up to a top 5, but just want to apologize to him. It was a long race for sure. Matt Clifton tried taking me out twice, and I'm pretty used to that. I've raced with him before, and know that he very rarely does smart things when he's out there, so wasn't surprised about that, but just stayed in it, fought, got 2 lucky dogs, and just kind of avoided some of the trouble that the 20 started and other guys, and made it up to third and had a lot of dents in the truck, but man, hey, it was worth it. Got up here to third. Congrats to Logan up there too. He really deserved it. He put on a clinic here tonight, and Zach was fast too, and Garrett behind me. He ran me good and clean there at the end. He was a little faster, but I just had to hold him off because I had been through so much. I really wanted to get as much as I could there. But yeah, just thanks to All Pro and you DJ for broadcasting this, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
Well, I tell you what, you mentioned that big wreck where the caution didn't come out. We were fooled up here in the broadcast booth as well. That huge wreck, basically everyone involved in it, and we're up here looking over a replay, and for about 3 minutes, and then I look back at the screen, and we're still under green. So that's a big laughable moment here that you guys will be able to see if you go back and watch the broadcast of that. But you know what? Travis, I'm telling you, it was a great race, and it's good to see you up here in the third spot. And come back with us later. We got a Matt Clifton T-shirt we want to give you.
Yeah, I'll be sure to get him to sign it for me.
There you go. Well, hey guys, it was great talking to y'all. Go back to Victory Lane, go to the hauler, grab some food, have a good time, and happy Memorial Day to you all as well. So there you go. The top 3 drivers here on the All Pro Racing Network, the Dan's Heating Cooling Top Notch Truck Series. The Martinsville 100 was a fantastic success with Logan Clampett taking the win. Also want to thanks again Dan's Top Notch Heating and Cooling, Danny Rudy here sponsoring tonight's race and the series as well. Also by Michael Angelos Painting, Phoenix, Arizona painting shops. If you need any of them, contact Michael Angelos Painting. The number is on your screen, also on Facebook. And John Nemechek in the paint shop. Always good paint jobs here, and always having him around is fun as well. So the Martinsville 100 is in the books. We'll see you next week on Sunday for the bi-weekly 50-50 series, and next Monday night at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Dan's Heating and Cooling Top Notch Truck Series. So again, congratulations to Logan Clampett, Zach Leonardi, and Travis Brown. I am DJ Lion with Michael D'Amico downstairs, reminding you to keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down, and always, always, always keep that hammer down. We'll see you next time right here on the All Pro Broadcasting Network.